Hello, it's Will Best, your roadmap reporter here. Now, recent research shows that 65% of children in primary school today will work in jobs that none of us have even heard of. And many of the things our grandparents did to make a living have completely disappeared. Brand new office blocks are being built and high-tech industry is flourishing, while many traditional jobs have struggled to survive. A good example of this are the city's blacksmiths. Blacksmiths were once a vital part of London's economy, but these days there's not much call for the work they traditionally do, and many have been forced out of the city. But not all of them. Today, I'm in Rotherhithe in South London to meet someone who calls himself London's last blacksmith, Kevin Boys. Kevin.
Hello, Will.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well. This is awesome.
Thanks. This is where the magic happens. Come on in.
This is a great location, right on the river with all those modern buildings across there, but it's kind of the last place I'd expect to find a blacksmith.
Well, I can imagine you thinking that, but actually blacksmiths have been working on the river for a lot longer than those buildings have been standing.
Yeah, of course. When I think of blacksmiths, though, I tend to think horseshoes and swords. But I can't imagine there's much demand for either of those things anymore.
Well, maybe not, but we do adapt and we do a lot of work for museums and the royal palaces.
Wow, sounds amazing. I'd love to see some of your work.
Come and have a look.
Great. Oh, look at all of these. So these are models and then you scale them up to create the bigger works, is that right?
That's correct. If we're doing a large public piece of work or anything that's really detailed, then I like to make a model of it first to scale, so then we can then measure it and multiply that, and then we can get it the right size.
You've got your big piece of art, yeah.
That's it.
So some of these look really nice. This guy's fun. What's the story behind him?
This is Harold Lloyd, an American comedy actor from the 1920s. This is the workshop model, and the original piece, which was finally fitted, was about 3 meters tall.
They're absolute works of art. How did you become a blacksmith, though?
Well, I first learned about blacksmithing from my grandfather and his brother, who were blacksmiths for the railways. And then I decided I wanted to be an artist and studied a master's degree in fine art sculpture.
So do you think that is the secret to your success, the fact that you can be both an artist and a blacksmith?
Absolutely. I think to survive in this world, in this modern day, and be a blacksmith, you have to have an edge.
It's a rare treat to watch a blacksmith at work these days, and I can't wait to see Kevin's forge in action. Oh yes, this is it. Look at that. The heat, the smell. I mean, you can smell the history in here.
I know. And this is a traditional blacksmith forge, and we make everything in the fire here, have done for hundreds of years.
So how hot does the forge need to be to melt the iron and steel that you work with?
Well, melting steel, which is what we use, is 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit or 1,300 degrees Celsius.
Wow. Do you think there is anything simple enough for me to have a go at making?
Absolutely. So why don't we get into some safety gear and then we can get started.
Great.
Okay, so now we're going to get you to make a very simple scroll. It's going to be just like this one.
Oh, lovely. All right, I'm going to watch and learn.
That's it. Picking it up with my left hand, bringing it to the corner edge of the anvil, and then drive the hammer with simple blows onto the end of the bar. Turn it 90 degrees. And there we have our point.
Looks so satisfying.
It is.
Once he's made the point, he hammers it into a perfect scroll. I'm amazed at how quickly it takes shape. Wow. Do you want to cool it off?
Let's cool it off.
Right, now it's my turn. So I just heat it up, put it on there, make a point.
That's it.
It's that simple, all right.
That's good. You can go. That's it. If you just bring it down from there. That's it.
With a bit of instruction, it starts to take shape.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Look at that. That's your first blacksmith point.
Look at that, I've made a point.
And it's very nice too. Lovely sharp corners, nice crisp end.
Now for the tricky bit, making the scroll.
Look at, come, pull it back and look, there you go, right there. Lovely. Keep going, keep going. Looking great. That's it, right there. Keep going, keep going. Cool them off and you're done.
It's instantly boiling the water.
Absolutely. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Kevin, thank you so much for just giving me a little taste of the art of blacksmithing, but also thank you so much for showing me your forge and all the amazing stuff you do here. It's been brilliant.
Thank you, it's been fun.
Thanks, man. I'll let you get on with some real work. Cheers. Well, I have to say, I really enjoyed that. Although I don't think I'm going to be needed as a blacksmith anytime soon, I'm really glad that craftsmen like Kevin have managed to adapt to the modern world. I guess some industries burn too brightly to die out. This is Will Best, your roadmap reporter, signing off.